Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Play. And one of the biggest topics in multiplayer gaming at the moment, well, actually over the past few years, really, has been the overboard use of skill-based matchmaking. Now, I personally fucking hate skill-based matchmaking. I think it's way overboard, and the real only place for it, in my opinion, is if you put it in a ranked or competitive mode of the game. Skill-based matchmaking essentially makes it so if you perform really well in one game and you load into the next game, it's going to put you in harder lobbies. Now, I get how some people can say, oh, but that balances out a little bit, but really it just turns every single game you're playing in whatever multiplayer game into a massive sweat fest, and you feel like you're playing for your life on the line, and it's just, it really takes away from a lot of the fun. I believe when you hop into like the quick play of whatever the game is, it should just put you in the first lobby it can find with a good connection, and then balance out the team so there's an even number of teams, and then you play. However, when you go into competitive mode, then oh yeah, skill-based matchmaking should kick in, and it should be ranking up with all that type of stuff. And one of the biggest games that uses this is Call of Duty, okay? And Modern Warfare 2019, its skill-based matchmaking was way overboard. And Modern Warfare 2 looks like it's not going to be very much different. In fact, it was actually prevalent in the beta, and I played the beta quite a bit, and oh yeah, it's definitely there. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 isn't even out yet, but the SBMM debate has already reared its head. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer isn't even out, but players are already in heated debates about the merit of the skill-based matchmaking. So, Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer is set to go live this Friday, but some players are already swearing off the mode due to the matchmaking mythology. Now, popular streamer TimTheTatman, probably one of the biggest gaming streamers on the planet, spoke yesterday saying that if skill-based matchmaking wasn't on the game, he would stream the game, but likely wouldn't if the feature was present. Well, it is. So in a clip captured by Full Squad Gaming, now first of all, Full Squad Gaming are shit. Jake Lucky is shit. He's the shit version of me. Fuck those guys. He continued by making the bold claim, I've said this before and I'll say it again, skill-based matchmaking, I dare say, is killing video games as a whole. So here's the clip here. Let's listen to what he has to say.
I don't know what it is, guys, but after streaming Battle Royales for majority of my career, I'll throw that in air quotes, that's what I really love streaming. Can I be completely honest with you guys? If SBMM wasn't a thing, I would stream multiplayer. SBMM, I've said this before and I'll say it again, man. SBMM is I dare say, killing video games as a whole. I don't want to get on a huge SBMM tangent here. We don't have to do this, okay? But it literally, I am playing against Giga Sweats with no rating, and then John comes in with, you know, his binky in his mouth, and John's like, wow, you're ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm playing against guys that have like a 1.5 or a 2 or a 3 KD, and John's playing against 0.02.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Like I said, it does take out a lot of the fun, but I mean, some of the games that he does stream, including those Battle Royale games, also have skill-based matchmaking. And that's why there's been a big problem in Warzone over the past few years with the uses of VPNs to get into easier lobbies. And then, of course, there's people using Cronus's, and there's a lot of cheating going on in Warzone is what I'm getting at. But a lot of the cheating also revolves around breaking the skill-based matchmaking so you can get into easier lobbies. And that's when VPNs come in, and that's a whole other debate. So, the debate has raged on across multiple games such as Apex Legends and Destiny 2, with some arguing that games should prioritize localization-based matchmaking, I agree, meaning that ping should be the driving factor of creating lobbies, or at the very least, loosen the parameters to create a wider net of skilled players in a more variable lobbies. It's important to note that skill-based matchmaking isn't an on and off feature. Yep, so that's why some people use VPNs, which, you know, you could argue is cheating. But rather, one of the factors of the game is considered how to populate lobby, with things like ping being another. It's possible adjustments will be made to please more players, but it seems unlikely Infinity Ward would exclude a player's skill as a matchmaking tool or as a boogeyman to blame if you're getting stomped on or by the leaderboard. Well, there you have it. Look, this is, like I said, every time I talk about like any multiplayer game these days, skill-based matchmaking always gets thrown into the conversation. I really don't like it. Like, I personally think it should be reserved for ranked modes or competitive modes or whatever you want to call it. But what do you guys make of all this? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Play and check out geeksandgamers.com, and I'll see you all in the next video.